Hey everybody, first video on the channel, and I have no idea what to say. It's the first day of the cut. Going to hit upper body with my boy Angel, and just gonna see how this goes. I realize you all aren't idiots. This is like pretty much exactly like Sam Sulek. But I'm gonna hope to put my own little swing on it and make it my own little thing. Because Jesus, I do love the gym a lot, and it's everyone's thing, so I think that this could be everyone's thing as well. But anyways, enough of that nonsense. So today, yeah, we're hitting upper day, a little bit lower volume. I'm a big lower volume guy, and yeah, so I think we're going to be doing just 3 sets of chest, which sounds crazy to most of you. 4 sets of back, and I forget, but you'll see in the video because I'll be doing voiceovers. So I guess that's the difference between me and Sam. Day 1 of the cut too, though. We're on 2,300 calories, and I like my version of this cut because I allow myself to cheat a little bit. I have 2 cheat meals per week that I got from this one guy. His name is Garage Gym Homie. I'll link him in the description. But what he does is he's clean for 5 days of the week, Monday through Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, he tracks up until about 6 o'clock, and then, can just do whatever he wants after 6 p.m. until he goes to bed. Which, as long as, you're not an idiot, you can lose weight doing that, as long as you don't eat all the calories in the world after 6 p.m. And even if you do, you can still lose weight on this. It's just, I have a steeper goal that I want to achieve, and everybody wants to look like a bodybuilder, nobody wants to lift the heavy ass weight, but also nobody wants to do the diet. I think that's the most important thing. Get out of here. Yeah. This feels really weird. I'm just recording, and there's a bunch of other cars. My anxiety is going crazy right now, but we're doing it anyway. I think that taking it actually right at the inception of your workout would be better, and taking it 10 minutes before is fine, but I think taking it right at the inception of going into the gym is better, because you're able to feel it working its way in while you're training, and I love that. Especially with me, I take a little while to stretch. It takes me about 10 minutes to get into my workout. So yeah, this is not gonna freaking work, man. I need to get a stupid magnetic, or not it's not stupid. I need to get a magnetic thing to put my phone on, because this thing keeps freaking tipping over. It's on a little tripod right now. And yeah, it is not freaking working. Every time I have to go over a turn, it's just about to hobble over. You can't get a good angle. There we go. Alright, heading on the freeway now. I'm like already running out of stuff to say. It's only been 5 minutes. I don't know if it's the anxiety or what. I feel like I should be talking more about the workout, but I can't just get this off my brain. But yeah, I guess we're headed to the gym now. It's only like a good 10 minutes away, so these little videos of me talking in the car won't be too long. Obviously, they'll be edited down for pauses and whatnot, but because all you freaking dopamine addicts out there. Yeah. So we're cutting, I guess. And Jesus Christ, dude. I'm gonna get pulled over. I'm gonna be swerving all over the place because I'm trying to hold my freaking camera up. Oh my God. But yeah, we're cutting. Pre-workout meal was about 460 grams of rice, which equates to 460 grams of rice, and then about 40 grams of this teriyaki sauce, Kinder's teriyaki sauce, which is about 600 calories, but did wake up kind of late. I woke up around 11, which is not optimal at all. And that's what happened. And yeah, so I think that equates to about like 140 grams of carbs, give or take. So learned this a little bit ago. You need 3 grams of water to 1 gram of carbs to make muscle glycogen. If you all didn't know, or if you've been living under a rock, muscle glycogen really freaking helps with muscle pumps and power output and just the fullness look, everything that you'd want in a workout. Muscle glycogen is your best friend. So yeah, we got about, I don't even know how to do that math, but yeah, 3 grams of water to 1 gram of carb. Police car, hopefully you didn't see me recording. And we're gonna go freaking kill it. Hopefully this thumbnail is gonna be insane, and hopefully the pump will be insane. Again, we're doing upper day, so it's a combination of chest and back and arms, and a little bit of shoulders. So that's like a bodybuilder's wet dream, man. Everything except for the legs. Everything except for the legs. That was me for a fucking minute. Oh, my legs are so behind. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty good day. Gotta get all the recording anxiety jitters out of the way, and then we'll get to business, man. All right, time to down the pre-workout, and I'll see you guys in there. All right, hey guys, this is voiceover Neil, recording from the future, or the past or whatever. So here is incline Smith press with all movements, starting with this one. We want to go really intense, around the 5 to 8 rep range, failure. Here I was able to do my working weight of 2 plates and a 15, which is monster, but nowhere near compared to other people, but it's my personal best. So yeah, failure right there, that's what you want. That was about 4 reps, I almost got to 5, but whatever. It's okay if you fail at 4 reps. That will induce a lot of hypertrophy. I've gotten a lot of success from only doing 4 reps sometimes on a lot of movements. And then here, I get a little bit more, like 5 or something like that. But this is 2 plates on the bar. Now I just had to lower it because I wasn't able to get 5 reps in the last one, even though 4 is okay with failure. But if you do get 4, you want to lower the weight just a tad, maybe like 10 to 15 pounds. Okay, and on this movement, this is a T-bar row. I love this T-bar row the most out of any one that I've had before because it's so old school, it's so nice. And I love these plates too. I got 3 plates and a 25 on here. I'm trying to get to 4, but again, look at the intensity. Look at my face, it's turning red. We're struggling at rep 3 and 4, and we're just trying to milk out all the intensity. We're talking about strength to fatigue ratio, like Dr. Mike Israel preaches. And then here I just kind of stripped off the 25. This is the same set, but I'm doing a drop set. No science-based knowledge to this. I just wanted to do it for intensity purposes. And then here, coming to the second set, after a 3-minute rest, we're doing 3 plates again. So we just lowered it to 3 plates from 3 plates and a 25. And yeah, we're going all out here. Every motor unit that I can recruit, I'm putting into this movement. And I'm just telling myself 1 more rep, 1 more rep, 1 more rep, over and over again. And then finally we fell right there. Okay, and then this movement we are doing lat pull downs. I'm doing 2 sets to failure, just like on the past 2. And we're on 5 to 8 again, so really just trying to feel the stretch and contraction. Here I'm just standing around, I don't know what's going on. Okay, and it looks like we're getting locked in for the next set. Just attaching my straps, and here we go. This is a working weight, or it should be working weight. And yeah, this form, I think form can always get better, and you always want to look robotic. That's the most important part. If you have the same thing every time, or if it looks horrible for 1 rep, but you do the same thing every time, it's not necessarily a bad thing, especially when you're cheating. Okay, and now we're on to pec deck. This is probably my favorite machine in the entire gym, especially because it's right in front of a mirror. You can just see all your muscles working, your chest, if I have my shirt off, and your biceps. You can see all the veins in your arms. And right here, I had to move the camera a little bit because my hand was going in front of it on the last set. So, listen to music, listen to some rock, adjusting the weight. And then here we go. We're just gonna do, I think this is 70 kg. And I also like holding above the handles on this just because I feel like I get a bigger stretch. I think I saw Jay Cutler preach this. He loved this and how much of a bigger stretch you could get. And also it increases the range of motion on the squeeze as well. So it's like a double positive. And again, we're just doing 5 to 8 reps. Nothing special, 5 to 8 reps for 1 set though on this. The earlier set was a warm-up because I had just been doing back for the past 2 movements. But that's neither here nor there. It was just because some guy was on it before. Usually I would try to do chest 2 times in a row. Kind of nice fucking pump pick right there. And then we're off to tricep pushdowns. Tricep pushdowns are, they're basic, but they get the job done. We're talking about the medial and lateral head right here. So the 2 muscles on the kind of internal part, the top one, and then the one that kind of goes down your arm on the inner side. So right here, yeah, we're just upping the weight, doing some warm-up sets because we haven't been working our triceps. Taking a little break, talking to my boy, Angel. Talking about the rave we're going to later this month. It's going to be a blast, but anyway, it's time to get back into the set now. Come on, what are you doing? We do take 3 minutes of rest in between each set because it's higher intensity, so it warrants a longer rest period. So right here, just doing working weight. You really want to make sure on this movement that your upper arm is actually moving back and forth like I'm doing here. Because as we transition to this one hits the long head, which is the big part of your tricep. The outside of the crab claw, if you know what that is. And right here, this movement's very good because there's little to no movement in your upper arm. It just kind of stays straight, or at least it's supposed to. If I was doing good form, it would stay straight. And here again, we're pushing all out. Elbows were hurting a little bit today, but it's no excuse. Went to failure right there. And then we're just resting for 3 minutes. Got a better camera angle right here. It's just way better. Look at the arms, man. And then the V taper, you'll see once I start doing the set. Yeah, right there. Once my leg gets out of the way. Come on. Okay. You can see the V taper, you can see the lats poking out, you can see everything. I freaking love this machine. I've never seen it at any other gym other than this one. It's a machine skull crusher, and it's freaking amazing, man. The old Cybex machines, all the old Nautilus machines at this gym are truly what make it just truly one of a kind. Right here, pushing the failure, push there, and then you can push that little lever up. Okay, now we're on to preacher curls, and if you haven't got the theme of the video yet, we're doing 5 to 8 reps for about 2 sets. I think this might have been a warm-up set. It looks a little bit easy. Going to failure. Yeah, just really pushing the intensity. Preacher curls are one of my favorite exercises ever. I really love the stretch. You get the feeling in your whole arm, not just in your biceps. You get a feeling in your forearm and in your brachioradialis, if you know what that is. And then also just look at this freaking pose, man. It just looks sick, dude. All right, now we're on to our second working set, I think. Again, just pushing the envelope here, making sure that I'm getting every last rep I can out of this. And it's tough, man. If you want to be better than everybody else, you have to be able to do what no one else is willing to do. And then right here, just as I say that, I didn't get everything out, so I did a couple more reps because I was like, you gotta really push yourself if you want to be the best. Just meandering around, a little bored, sick, shoulder shot, and then we're on to another bicep movement. We're doing just conventional bicep curls right here. Got a sick camera angle and sick lighting in this gym as well. That's also another good part. I also love all these old dumbbells. You never really see them in other gyms like you talk about other commercial gyms that I won't name, but they all just have the usual black octagonal weights that makes everything feel super robotic, uniform. Oh my god. Socialist. No, I won't say that, but yeah, I'm getting too far away from the point, but here, just again, getting a good contraction, going 5 to 8 reps, really trying to force everything out, trying to be as big as that guy behind me right there, freaking monster. And then, yeah, just failing right there, pushing. And I am so happy that I was able to include some of the audio in this video because it just makes it feel way more authentic. And right here, we're just doing the last little set for chest, just to get a pump before the pictures. Really just going lightweight, focusing on the squeeze and the stretch. There's my friend, he was getting ready to go. But here we're just finishing out. We're going a little bit higher in reps just for the pump. And there's just like a second. It's crazy. All right. Right here, dude. Side chest. I'm not great at posing yet, but we'll get better. And then we got the lat spread right here. And that just looks freaking insane, man. I think next time I'll just not do a voiceover, I'll just talk to you guys from the camera. Here we're gonna do it back to the bicep, and you can just see all the muscles in the back contract right there.